What is going on, melon farmers? D-Mac back with a brand new specialty video that we're going to be making today. I believe we did this for NHL 23. It was either NHL 22 or NHL 23, where we are going to create a 50 overall bottom six forward, toss them on a really high octane offense team, and just see by the time he gets to his exact potential. So around the age of 27, we will see if we can make him a legit-ass frickin' NHL player. So we're going to go to create player. We're going to create a skater. I'm thinking like a winger, probably a playmaking winger. His name will be Jordan NHL. We're just going to go to his deets. We're going to change all of his details or whatever. I don't want him to be a center. We'll go left wing, right wing playmaker. Preferred jersey number, you know what we're going with. We're going with 26, baby. One-way contract. We'll give him an 8-year deal. So we'll make this an 8-year little experiment. But we're going to take a salary because of inflation and put it up in like $3 million, something like that. Whoops. We'll go 3.25. 3.25 for 8 years. One-way deal. His size, we'll leave that alone. We are going to change his birthday up to, let's say, 2005. Like summer 2005. We'll go to like June or July 2005, because it's 2023 when this all starts. So yes, July 31st. That makes him an 18-year-old from Burnaby, BC. He is 50 overall, but instead of making him, because I made the first time I did it, I made him low bottom six forward, and he did not grow like whatsoever. So we're going to make him a high bottom six forward, and we're going to see if that changes anything. Every single thing is set to 66 overall. We are going to put his shoot pass bias to 10 out of 15. So he's going to be more or less a pass first kind of playmate, kind of a Mitch Marner-y type. But all of his attributes are sitting currently at 66 overall. So X factors, no, you know what? We're not going to give him any X factors. I did read from a whole bunch of different people that when you make a created player, they lose and gain X factors at an alarming rate, and I ain't about that. We're going to go to assigned team. Like I said, he will have an 8-year contract. It's all going to be a question of what team do we want to put him on, and then over the course of the next 8 seasons, I do want to see if we can turn this guy into a legitimate, superstar NHL player. But we need to find a high-octane offensive team. Look, when you think high-octane offense, you think like Edmonton, you think Toronto, you think Florida, you think Colorado. Well, actually, you know what? Colorado would be fun. I don't think we've ever done anything with a Colorado team. So we're going to go Colorado Avalanche, a 50 overall playmaker. He's going to be playing with Ranta and McKinnon on the top line as a 50 overall player. Holy crap, he's terrible. But we will see how it goes. So what we're going to have to do is start a brand spanking new franchise mode. This will be simulation only. I don't even remember if I've said it, but if you haven't already, go. You scroll down. Oh, man. The Dynasty. Well, Jordan NHL is a bit of a scrub, so that's what we'll call it. The GM is scrub. There you go. Continue. We will select Colorado Avalanche, keeping in mind, Buffalo. Oh, yeah, I don't know how the alphabet works. Okay. Keeping in mind, of course, that for the first year or two of this, we are likely going to have to split this into 2 parts because it's going to end up being very, very long. But, yeah, we're going to have to split this in 2 parts. The first couple of years, it's probably going to be painful. It's going to be really rough, So owner mode we'll keep on, but we'll go auto owner mode, I suppose. What else do we got? Player morale off, obviously. Fog of war off. Yeah, we'll take that off. GM firing we got to take off. Head coach edits lines off. We'll say continue. We're probably going to basically leave all of the sliders and everything the way that they are on All-Star, except I am going to have to go into the rules and settings, and I'm going to turn injuries off. Otherwise, a season takes a decade to get through. But I think it's just about time we started editing some lines. I just realized I have not stopped talking since this whole thing started 5 whole minutes ago. We got Landeskog. Oh, my goodness, man. This team just has so many offensive threats. It's such an incredibly well-built team. and I've got to find a way to finagle this team to put Landeskog on the second line, to put a 50 overall player on the top line. Drouin, you can go there. Logan O'Connor will probably take over for Duhaime, yeah. And then Brandon Duhaime is going to be... Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to call him up probably, right? Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to call him up, okay? All right, so let's go to roster moves and go find ourselves a 50 overall player. We are absolutely... I don't know how this is going to work in this one. Like I said, it was either NHL 22 or NHL 23 that we tried this, and it didn't work. I think we did like 4 years, or we did like 5 years or something like that. It just like kind of never... It just kind of like never worked out. Let's send down Duhaime. No, let's send down Kiviranta, because he was a scratch anyway. So now this way, Brandon Duhaime is our scratch forward. It doesn't matter if we have a scratch forward or not. I mean, because, you know, the injuries are going to be off by the time we simulate on ahead. So the way we're going to do it is we're probably going to simulate like we used to do with all the other career simulation videos. We're going to sim to like the middle of January. Look at this guy. Look at this guy fitting. Look at that. Fits right in on that top line. 8 years, 1.15. Wow, we must have been over the cap. Holy crap. All right, I'm going to put this guy in all the power plays and everything like that. And then we're going to sim to about the middle of January. We're probably going to be somewhere between 40 and 45 games into the season, pretty much at all times. But I definitely want to... put Jordan NHL in every possible situation to succeed, meaning putting him in every power play line, and I'll put him in a tunch of tunch. It's like a ton, but you're touching it. You know what I mean? We're gonna put him on a ton of extra lines, special teams lines, like extra skater. You know, like we're gonna put him everywhere. But anyway, that'll take a minute. All right, so we got these lines all figured out. What we're going to do is go into the settings. We're going to turn injuries off. I believe it's in rules, right? Yeah, it's just a couple down. There you go. Injuries are off. We are going to be simulating ahead as of now to January, 15th, 16th, something like that. We'll see what January looks like. We'll sim ahead. And I'll see you guys essentially halfway through the year. We're just going to do a quick check on how everybody's doing. We got a game that day, so we'll go to the 17th. All right, I'll see you guys then. Oh, view owner goals now. All right, so here we are, 27, 15, and 3, looking halfway decent. We got a win over the Ottawa Senators in the last game that we played. It's January 17th. We played 45 games. We're first in our division. I'm okay with that. Oh, man. Whale my car. Okay, Cale Makar leads the team with 57 points, and Landeskog on the second line. Wow. So Jordan NHL has under 23 points. I guarantee that. He probably has like 5 points. 8 goals. Holy crap. 3 on the power play. Has not grown. He's playing 23 minutes a game. Okay, so his discipline went up, and his durability went up by 1, and that is it. Oh my God, that is absurdity. But we are in a really good spot so far this season. So let's get to the end and make sure we actually make the playoffs year 1 and see how that goes. Oh my God, 8 goals, no assists. That's crazy. But I can't believe none of his attributes have grown. All right, so we had a bit of a down second half of the year. We're 43, 33, and 6. We ended up a wild card team. So we are going to be taking on the Vancouver Canucks in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Cale Makar ends up getting 98 points on the season to lead the team. Oh my goodness, man. Mikko Rantanen was second with 88. McKinnon, point-per-game player, which is not fantastic considering he is like a 130-point-a-year player, which is bonkers. All right, let's see how we did. We had 8 goals in the first half of the season, and by the end of it, 14 goals, 1 assist for 15 points for a pass-first player who, okay, so awareness went up, endurance went up, and that's it. Like, nothing is climbing. I feel like we're going to have a little more I feel like we're going to have an easier time growing as a player now that we have made the playoffs. You know what I mean? But I mean, otherwise, geez, that is rough, dude. So, sim ahead, NHL season complete. Like I said, we're going to be taking on the Vancouver Canucks. So, they were 7-2-1. We were 5-3-2 in our final 10 games. So, we're going to go to like the game 7 point. And then, yeah, we're just going to see how we do. 1-0, 2-0. There you go. What is it? 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3. Oh, there's a game 7. Jesus. Oh, we're out in the first round. Crap. We pushed it to 7 games, but we got taken out in the first round. Nate McKinnon led this team with 11 points in 7 games, which is nothing to shake a stick at, man. Nothing to shake a stick at. Ranta with 9, Makar with 8, Gerard with 7. Wow, that's pretty good. So where did we end up? Oh, we're way down the list. Where are we? Jordan NHL, 1 goal in 7 games, but he did grow. Hey, look at that. A couple of attributes went up. In puck skills, shooting, all that good stuff, in defense, offense, everything. So we're 51 overall. Let's see how much further we can actually grow throughout the offseason. But first thing is last, I do want to see who won the Stanley Cup. So let's get to player retirement. Oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have went all the way to player retirement. Okay, AHL. Yeah, sure, great. Awesome. Thank you. That's fantastic. About the AHL and everything, like I really care. Stanley Cup Finals is the Oilers and the Rangers. Oh, is this prophetic? The Edmonton Oilers are your 2024 Stanley Cup champions. And I'm really, really hoping it's true. Oh, my goodness. That'd be fantastic. Oh, my. All right, we're going to see who won the draft lottery. Salary cap goes up way further than it would in real life. What do we got? The mini won. Okay, Mini, San Jose, Washington, St. Louis, Columbus, Arizona, Philly, Montreal, Chicago, Toronto. Oh, the Devs. That's terribad. I'm going to do the off season. I'll see you in September. Man, do we ever sell seats. We sell a lot of tickets. Okay, so we are officially into year 2. Here in this little thingamadoodle-bop, view owner goals. We are a buyer. Anything short of a Stanley Cup is a failure. They want us to sell out. 21 road wins. I would like us to have at least 2 home playoff games. If we make the playoffs, that is literally impossible to not get. That's a stretch. That is a stretch. Okay. Oh, this owner didn't finish school. Okay. So this team is still relatively strong. It's very strong up top. Not too horrible down at the bottom, but not the greatest on the planet. I did put a bunch of work into the offseason, but I was trying to go as quickly as humanly possible. You know what I mean? So so it's at Sampo Ranta? Yeah. Okay, and then I guess we'll put like Landeskog down on that second line. We'll pretty much do the same thing we did last time. I'm just going to edit some lines. I do want to like look at my dude. Actually, no, we're going to keep Richie there. And Landeskog can just go on the second line. I'm going to throw it out there. Yeah, I'm going to just saying, I'm going to throw it out there and say I didn't grow by that much. So we are yet again going to have to go to roster moves and go find Jordan NHL, who's going to be, even now, very far down. 53. Jesus. Oh, that would put us over the cap, so I have to send someone down. We're $300K short. So who was it? We could always... Richie Wagner or Ranta. Or Malinsky? Duhaime, Caleb Jones. What do we, I'm going to say Wagner. Why not? We'll just take Wagner and toss him down. I know he was scratched. So now we have $475,000. We'll go best NHL lines. The AHL team should be pretty damn good. So Sampo Ranta, you're being replaced by 53 overall Jordan NHL. Now let's see what he went to 6'2", 208 pounds. All right, so I gotta fix all the special teams again, and then we'll see what we can accomplish here with Mr. Jordan NHL. There we go. We got our extra attacker and everything set. So we'll go to done. That puts us way back up here, and just like that, we are all set up, dusted off, ready to go. Let's go to edit lines. I forgot to go and actually look at what his attributes changed to. He's 19 years old, went to 6'2", 208 pounds, and he jumped up to top 9 forward. Awesome. Okay, so the skating did not improve. His puck skills, but it was more or less like defense and like awareness. His poise went up, discipline went up, endurance went up, but the puck skills, the shooting, that kind of stayed the same. Fits really, really well on that top line. 7 years left. So we got 7 more seasons to turn this guy into a legiteral, like, gosh darn hockey player here. So, yet again, let's go to the calendar, jump to the middle of January, and we'll see what we can accomplish here in year 2 for Jordan NHL. He had 15 points in his first season. 14 of the 15 points were goals. So, yet again, we're going to the 17th of January. Okay, so here we are, 44 games into our second season, and we are literally like all year playing the win-loss, 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 win-loss game. So far this season, we are a 500 team with 44 points in 44 games. If we're being 100% honest, I don't even know if we're making the playoffs. But Cale Makar with 59 points in 44 games is pretty darn good. McKinnon above a point per game, which is good. This thing's like so jumpy. There, see, like it jumped again. All right, so what are we at? Jordan NHL, 9 goals, 2 assists, 11 points, meaning he's on pace. He could potentially, and he grew to 54 overall. Oh, it's the awareness, baby. And the shot power went up. Yeah, so that's cool. But yeah, no, he's on pace. He could potentially get 20 points this year, which would be really huge for the offseason. Look at this guy go to work. 23 goals, 26 points in 126 games, but only 10 penalty minutes, 6 power play points in 44. More than half of his points were on the power play. It's like the only way Jordan NHL can get points. Oh my goodness. Can we turn this around, or are we going to like miss the playoffs this year, man? Let's get to April and see what happens. Oh my goodness. That'd be crazy if freaking Colorado in the 24-25 season, Colorado just like misses the playoffs. That'd be nuts. All right, so we did end up finishing 6th in our division. We went on a little bit of a streak there. I think we had, like 4 wins in a row, 5 wins in 6 games. And I'm like, oh, wow, are we, like, actually going to kind of start to try to come back in this thing? And it just didn't work out. There you go. Cale Makar cracks 100 points on the season. 91 assists for the guy. Holy cow pies, man. We had 82 points in 82 games. Still, Mr. Jordan NHL, nowhere near the top 9 in points on this team, but we got a lot. Look at middle stats, 67 points. That's fantastic. And then, quite the drop-off. Oh, my. Oh, my. Jordan NHL, 13 points. Jordan NHL had 2, Jordan NHL jumped to 56 overall, so that's kind of cool. It's all awareness, more puck skills, more shot power. Little bit, no, not more in physical, I don't think, but I think 90% of it is the awareness and stuff like that is what really ups your guy. But he only had 2 points in the last 38 games of the regular season. He's got 25 career goals. He's 19 years old. He's undrafted. He has no business playing in the National Hockey League. But by next season, could we potentially be in the 60s? That is truly that's what I'm concerned with at the moment. I'm just trying to get his overall high, trying to get those attributes up a little bit. Let's go to like June 13th. Yes, I understand the regular season is over. We had a bad year. Hopefully we can bounce back. I'm going to do a whole bunch of extra work in the off season to try to put like a pretty damn good team on the ice. Eventually, I would like to replace some of our D-core, but at the moment, I would just very much like to see who's going to take the 2025 Stanley Cup. And wow, it was Carolina and the Oilers. So the Oilers were in the Cup final 2 years in a row. The first time they won it, the second time it was a replay of 06. Holy crap, 20 seasons later. And the Edmonton Oilers and Carolina Hurricanes face in the finals again. Oh, we would have had the freaking number 11 pick, but Philadelphia had it via trade. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, someone's going to have to leave a comment. What was the trade that gave Philadelphia Colorado's first-round pick in 2025? Because I don't know. I can't remember what that trade was, but I didn't make the trade, so I know it's an existing freaking trade. Anyway, we're going to get through the offseason, and I will see you guys again in September for Season 3. All right, so the owner is not overly happy with us, but anything short of a Stanley Cup is a failure. They want the President's Trophy. They want us to finish first in the conference. All right, okay, they want us to have home ice advantage. So now it is pretty much time to see where this boy ended up. All right, so Middlestat had a fantastic season. We're going to have to put Landy back down again. Lekkonen's going to have to go on the third line. Miles Wood's going to have to go back down on that fourth line. And Jean-Luc Fidi is going to end up being the odd man out. We're still not scratched. We're not good enough for that. So again, we're going to have to go to roster moves, pull Jordan NHL up from the depths of nowhere Landia, where he is 60 overall finally. Oh my, we'll call him up. No, yeah, you know what? I think we should probably send someone down, and I'm thinking it's probably Jean-Luc Fidi who's going to end up getting the axe. No, you know what? We won't send anyone down because I don't care. It's just a simulation, JL Foodie. I don't care about you. Anyway, we're going to take Jordan NHL. We're going to toss him in the spot where he's supposed to go. He's 20 years old, 6'2", 212 pounds still. Medium top 9. Oh, the awareness went way up. The shot power went up. Look at the puck skills going up in the 70s. Still fitting in real good. We got 2 more years to go in this video. Then we'll do 4 more years in another video in in a week or something like that. We'll finish this sucker off. Now, let's put everyone in their spot. All right, there we go. Extra lines. We got Alexander Georgiev. I got him all locked down. Ooh, I didn't realize that he only had 81 poise. But got him locked down for 6 years. We got Justice Anunen as our backup, so that's fun. But Jordan NHL back on that number 1 line. We're going to say done, and then it's going to jump a month backwards. Again, we'll go to the middle of January. We'll see what the happenstance is. Oh, we can actually go to the middle of January, the 15th. So let's see how our boy does. All right, so here we are at January 15th, 22-15-4. We got off to like a 2-9-1 record and then went on like a 10-game winning streak. And all of a sudden, we were like a slightly above 500 team. We're 3rd in our division, but we are trending in the right direction. We are at the exact halfway point of the year with all games in hand on everyone ahead of us. But McKinnon with 51 points in 41 games. Oh, Jordan NHL still not in that top 9 on the team, even though he is on all the power plays and all that goodness. Jordan NHL actually has more assists than goals, finally, but only 9 points on the season so far. His puck skills have gone up again, but that's pretty much it. So he has not actually grown from 60 overall. He's still... Let's take a look at those career stats now. He's got 205 career games played, 29 goals, 8 assists, 37 points, which is pretty not good. But for the first time in his career is a plus. He is +8 this season and only has the 1 power play point, which was an assist. He's a goddamn playmaker and he's passed first. Jesus. Okay, let's get to the end of the season and hope to God we can trend even further in the right direction and get ourselves into a really decent playoff spot. So let's see how we do to finish things off against the New York Islanders. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so 95 points is good enough to get us 2nd place in our division. We go up against the Minnesota Wild here. We went 44, 33, and 7, and at the end of the season, it was kind of a mixed bag. We looked like we were real solid for a little bit there, then we looked like we were really terrible for a little bit there. But we were 2nd in our division. Nathan McKinnon finishes top of our team with just 96 points. I know that is an odd thing to say about an NHL player. Oh, you didn't even hit 100 points. What a goof. There's a reason why we're GM scrub. Cale Makar took a big step back too. Devon Taves is looking fantastic. Oh boy, Casey Middlestat had a bit of a down one there. And then it's a steep drop off. But Jordan NHL with, I believe, a career high in points, 19. He went to 61 overall. That speed went up a little bit. And again, the puck skills went up a little bit. Offensive and defensive awareness both essentially stayed the same. But look at this guy go to work as a +25. putting him at just -1 in his career. 33 goals, 47 points in 246 games. By the end of year 4, he will have played more than 300 games in the National Hockey League, meaning he gets his pension no matter what for the rest of his damn life. The NHL's paying this guy. The NHL is paying this guy because GM Scrub took a chance on the kid. So we get the Wild in the first round. Now let's see if we can get out of the first round. Year 1, we got taken out in 7 by the Nucks. Year 2, we missed. So we got a win. 1-0, 1-1. Ooh, 1-2. 2-2. Ooh, 2-3, 3-3. Oh, yeah, baby. We are in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs against the Winnipeg Jets. Oh, okay, what do we got? Win, win. Loss, loss, loss. Damn it. Loss. Oh, we got taken in 6. And again, Florida and Edmonton are in the third freaking round of the play. Is Edmonton going to be that team that just hits the Stanley Cup Finals every single year? I know originally I wanted to put Jordan NHL. Oh, wow, look at that. 5 points in 13 games in the playoffs. That's like decent. And he grew. Oh, yeah. Look, it's the puck skills. The puck skills are going up so fast. Oh, he's still medium top 9, but I don't even give a care, man. But it's like, yeah, it was the easy pick was Edmonton to put Jordan NHL on, but I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I did that in the last one where I just put him on Edmonton to be like, hey, go with McDavid and Draisaitl. Go do magical things. So I was like, this time I want to go to a high-octane offense team or whatever, but it was like, oh, it was Edmonton and Florida in the finals. Except Florida took it this time. The Texas Stars win the Calder. We got one more season to go. Just one more season to go. Oh, man. Salary cap 96.7. I'll see you in September. Available funds. Let's see. El Capitan, view owner goals. Buyer, anything short of a Stanley Cup is a failure. I want us to advance to the Stanley Cup final. I want this team to finish first in our conference, and I want to beat the Minnesota Wild in our first meeting. Okay, I can dig it. I can dig that, sucker. Arturi Lehkonen, as much as I hate to do it, look at this team offensively is still like just grody. And again, it looks like Jean-Luc Fidi is going to be the odd man out, and he is, even at 88 overall, a second liner. So again, we got to go to roster moves. We got to bring our boy up. How's he looking? This time, let's take Foodie. We'll send him down. We got almost $5 million in cap space, and Jordan NHL only went to 65. That is not fun, but we're getting there. After this, we have still got, after this season, he's going to grow this season. But after that, we've only got 4 years, 4 seasons to make him legiteral. So I'm going to put him on the power play. He's 65 overall. Like, come on now. Last year, we made it to 60, but it's like he got, well, I suppose he didn't have enough points to really justify it. We're really going to have to put the work in to try and get him as many minutes as possible. I'm kind of wondering if part of the problem with Jordan NHL might be that I'm like overplaying him. Oh, Georgiev grew. That's fantastic. And I got him signed for the exact proper number of years. Same with Justice and Noonan. That is going to be our tandem for the rest of this entire little experiment. Best lines for Colorado. They got Ivan Prosvetov. But we got George. All right, so we're going to say, never going to call him that again. All right, so this is going to be the final season of this video. We're going to get to January 15th as per frickin' usual, and we're going to see if Jordan NHL can start putting up some real points now that he's 65 plus overall. Holy crap, what a start. Oh my God, look at this start. We're 8-1 to start. That's absurd. Shut up, prompt. 10-1. Holy crap, 10-1-1. 11-1-1. 12-1-1. 13-1-1. 14. This is absurd, dude. 14-3-1. 15. Oh, the prompts are getting really freaking excessive. 17 3-1, 18 3-1. This season's insane. Look at these prompts. It's idiotic. Oh my God, what a start to the year. We're kind of falling off a bit now, but still like kind of not even really. Look at these prompts. Why am I getting a trade offer every 8 seconds? It's like every damn game. Dude, this team is redonkulous. 26 5-1. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. Oh, I feel like I just made this video so much longer. 32. Oh my God. This is the first half of the season. Stop with the prompts. Wow. We're 40 games into the season and we have 32 wins. We have 65 points in 40 games. That is insane. We are on pace for like 65 wins this season. Nathan MacKinnon's up to 56 points. This is the grossest record. Oh, it's so good. And Jordan NHL is in the top 9 on the team. We made it. Yes, we can. 66 overall, plus 10. Oh, baby. Look at the awareness and the puck skills. We will make a hockey player out of you yet, buddy. We will make a hockey player out of you yet. Wow. Look at this. 65 career points, plus 9 in his career, shooting over 10%, and already has a career high in assists and has a career high in power play points. He's got 65 career points, and with 286 games played, I'm pretty sure he already qualifies for a pension from the National Hockey League, a lifelong pension from the NHL. Isn't it like 260 games or something like that? After you've played 260 games in the National Hockey League, it's something like that. You qualify for like a pension. So like the NHL, isn't it like 20 grand a year or something, or 30 grand a year the NHL pays you for the rest of your life because you played so many games? Whatever. I'll see you at the end of the season. This season's been unreal so far. Now we're going to lose every game to the end of the year. Oh, come on. Come on. We're not even going to have enough. No, we don't have enough to get to 60 wins on the season, but we had a fantastic run. 118 points. We went 56, 20, and 6. That, I believe, is good enough for the President's Trophy. Oh, baby. Not only did we win our division, not only did we win our conference, we won the damn league here on April 19th, 2027, where Nate MacKinnon, a 56 goal scorer, gets 114 points. Fantastic season for Nate. How did our boy Jordan do? 42 points! 12 goals, 30 assists, 42 points, plus 24, and he didn't grow. He is still 66 overall. He was over a half a point a game. Oh, wow. 328 games played, 45 goals, 44 assists, 89 points. He's still medium top 9 forward, but we won the President's Trophy, so let's see how we do in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Who are we up against? Is it the Stars? Is it the Stars? No, it's the Canucks again. Oh, man, they were 6 games above 500. We were 36 games above 500. See how we do against Vancouver. Oh, God. Loss. Oh, no, loss. Win. Reverse sweep. Damn it. They went up 3-0 on us. Then we won 3 to force a game 7. Damn it. We got taken out in the first round for the second time by the Vancouver Canucks. But Jordan NHL, 5 points in 7 games. Still 66 overall, so nothing changed there. He wasn't a minus. He had 5 points in 7 games. That's not bad, man. But after we see what the happenstance with the Stanley Cup is, that is going to end this one for us, you know? So that's the first 4 seasons of his career. Now we just got to go and see what's going to happen? You know what I mean? What's going to happen in the second half of this little experiment that we do? Stanley Cup Final, Oilers Bruins. Oilers Bruins. 3-1 for the Edmonton Oilers. Oh, Boston's coming back. Okay, we'll skip to the 15th. Never mind. That one was over in 2 days, meaning I know for a fact the Edmonton Oilers won the Stanley Cup for the second time in 4 seasons. They won it year 1, 2024, this year, and they win it again in 2027. Hopefully with McJesus and Dry still on the team. We are going to do a custom league episode. It'll be the off season. Probably do another Be a Pro, and then we're probably going to finish this little experiment off with part 2, where we do years 5 through 8. Anyway, that is going to do it for me for this one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the freaking time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.